feel like you kind of crossed the line, crossed a barrier here, taking a big step forward to that?
We'll see you next weekend. We've always talked about building blocks and getting to a certain point. I don't think we're at that point, and I don't think we ever will be. But that game right there, we trained, we prepared no differently than pretty much any game since I've been here. It clicked, and it clicked to the point that that's how we want to play. That's how I've always wanted to play, and we've played like that many times over the last 2.5 years. And when we put it together and it clicks, from everything from our press to our possession to our build-up, that's what you get. But again, it hasn't been consistent enough from any of us. We've had some phenomenal runs, and then we've had some low points. But that was a good indication of who we want to be and how we want to play.
When you say it clicks, and I know you probably don't have an answer to this one, but I have to ask it. What is the difference? Like, what you've said, you train the same way, you prepare the same way. The guys are just as ready for a game on past weekend as they are going to be for this weekend. Does it come down to just individuals? What is it?
I can't answer that. If I could answer that, we would be undefeated this year. It's the always asked question throughout the world. Why? Man City win the Premier last year with the record numbers, but they're still not able to get to the Final Four of the Champions League. Under the best coach and possibly the highest paid team. I don't have that answer at all. All I know is when we come out and when it does, everything's put together. It's really enjoyable to watch, and we get results.
Defensively speaking, how much has your defensive performance lately, like the last couple games, have been attributed to the way you've chosen your back line?
No, I mean, I'm all the defenders that are signed under us, I'm not hesitation to put in. It's, again, I think that someone like Donnie coming in who wants an opportunity and has been training hard and doing well, you're going to see that initial response against Orlando and then this past game. Aaron being more comfortable on the right side, having played on the left for a year. Of course, I'm sure there was some stand straight up and I'm more on a comfortable side right now. But Natum, Justin back in. If it was Marcelo, he had some good runs this year. Eric had a very good run, short run before he got injured. I don't think it was about exact players that we chose. We chose them for a reason, and it paid dividends.
Albert mentioned the benefits of having a true left-footed player back there, having Donnie. What do you see when you have that ability to have a guy out there that is truly left-footed on the left side?
Yeah, more comfort opening up when he receives the ball, obviously, instead of cutting inside like a right-footed player would most likely do. But, listen, we have a left-footed player. We had a left-footed player last year there. Just because you're a left-footed player, I'm not going to play you there. I have to weigh everything, and it starts with how you're training and what your attitude is. And I would love two left-footed defenders, one on the left side, one on the left center back. That would be ideal for me. But, players have to earn their spot. And if it's something like that Aaron really last year took that position, and we were okay with certain little things as far as maybe he's not going to get up and whip balls in with his left foot, but the other attributes that he bought outweighed who he was going against on that side. So Donnie, like I said, he's eager, he's a professional, and he's making the most of his opportunity over the last two games. Now that has to continue.
When you played against a player like Zlatan a couple of times, does that help with the preparation, especially the individuals, because they kind of know his tendencies a little bit more than just on film?
Yeah, there's no secret to Zlatan. He's a special player. He's a special player. He's a world-class player. You could prepare for someone like him for a month straight, down to every detail, and there's a good chance he's still going to get that goal, or make that magic play, because he's a phenomenal, special player. So all we could do is, continue to feed them information through video, through training sessions about A, what his tendencies are, and B, how we need to defend against him. Gives us a better opportunity to be successful. It doesn't guarantee anything, though.
Are they drastically different under Schelotto this year than maybe past years, the way they've been playing?
I think they're more confident. I think they move the ball better, and I think they're more intelligent in their defending as far as, not going all out press all the time. I coached a guy like Thierry Henry, and Thierry Henry was the best player that I've ever seen in this league. But for 90 minutes, Thierry was not going to press for 90 minutes. So you have to figure out different ways, and we did that back in New York, and we were successful with it. And I think that what they're doing now there is A, confidence, B, good players, quality players, and C, playing more a style that really suits them.
In the past, you talked about defending Zlatan by double teaming him and quadruple teaming him. I'm sure the latter was a little bit of a joke, but what does it take to figure out a way to not only limit chances when he gets the ball, but also limit services into him of players who are trying to get him the ball?
Well, like I just said a minute ago, is that, continue to feed these guys information on tendencies, on the training ground, going through those scenarios, what we most likely will see, and talking through those things and working on them throughout the week. And that's really all you could do, come up with a scheme, man mark him throughout the game maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's what we'll do. But at the end of the day is a fine line between overly preparing for the opposition or balancing out that we still want to play the way we want to play.
It's a small sample size, but is Justin solving some of the problems that plagued him at times last year?
Yeah, Justin's he's still developing, as crazy as that sounds. Justin has improved on a number of things, and there's still things that I think that Justin could get better at, to be honest with you. But his partnership with Natum over the last couple of games has been good, and we're seeing some real quality out of Justin.